Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
Well, here comes our 2 cents. Welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your boy, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please hit that subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means the world to me. Leave a comment for the algorithm. Give it a like. Also, just get me going. That's all I need, just to get going, and then I'll take it from there. Once I get going, I'll take it from there. Trust me. That's all I need is just to get going. But we're going, but we need to get going, if you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean. Anyways, Buzzsprout, let's get your podcast launched today. Start for free. Today is a great day to start your own podcast. Whether you're looking for a new marketing channel, have a message you want to share with the world, or just think it would be fun. It would be fun to have your own talk show program. Call it whatever you want. Podcasting is an easy, inexpensive, and fun way to expand your reach online. Buzzsprout is hands down the easiest, best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. Your show can be online and listed in all major podcast directories like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more within minutes of finishing your recording. Podcasting isn't hard when you have the right partners, and the team of Buzzsprout is passionate about helping you succeed. Join over hundreds of thousands of podcasters already using Buzzsprout to get their message out to the world. Let's create something together. Following the show notes, let's Buzzsprout know I sent you. Get you a $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for a paid plan. Helps support our show. I use Buzzsprout. It's great. The analytics, wonderful. It's the greatest there ever was. The analytics, that is, the analytics, greatest ever. Tells you where you're being listened to, exactly the town. It might not get the right town sometimes, but it gets it within 100 miles. It's great. Buzzsprout lets you know exactly where you're being listened to, what parts of the world. Awesome. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folk, and everyone in between, the plus. Happy National Leathercraft. National Leathercraft on August 15 honors the rich heritage, artistry, and skill of leather crafting. The versatile of leathers has proven to be artistic and utilitarian. Since ancient times in the hands of skilled craftsmen, leather transforms. Some of the most durable and usable products come from leather. A supple leather belt or hard-working saddle holds up to their own intended purpose. Stylish boots and clothing often do double duty, making us look good and keeping us safe. The options are endless, perfected over time. Specially techniques and designs give leather products long-lasting wear and use. And today, leather continues to be fashionable as ever. National Leathercraft Day recognizes the dedication and creativity of leather workers passionately Their inspiration comes alive. I got stuck. Their inspiration comes alive through their designs and timed honored tradition. When a leather worker designs a piece, expect outstanding quality and skill. Hashtag National Leathercraft Day. Anyways, moving on. This is a useful skill. Imagine a world where we didn't learn about leather. I wonder how people learned about leather. I wonder how people realized with salting it, it would just, get all the everything out and you just get the hive and the leather, whatever the fuck it's called. I wonder how they figure that out. But we've been doing it for a long time as humans, so it's the best type of clothing we've had since the invention of cotton, I guess. The invention of cotton. Cotton was already there. Since the invention of cotton clothes. That's what I meant. Anyways. Happy National Relaxation Day. Do not be a lazy fuck because you already relaxed yesterday. Why would you put National Relaxation Day on a Monday? Why? It makes no sense to me. On a Monday is when you gotta go. Shit's gotta get done. Plans gotta get written down. Plans gotta get going. And I keep talking about plans because plans gotta get planned on a Monday. You gotta go back to work. Whether you like it or you don't, you have to go back to work. Anyways, National Relaxation Day on August 15 encourage us to slow down and unwind. Don't do that. You already did that yesterday on a Sunday. It is a day to focus on taking care of ourselves and take a moment to relax. Do not. You've already done that yesterday, Sunday. Sunday. Anyways, happy National Relaxation Day if you want to do that. So, it has come to our attention that Trump's Mar-a-Lago has been raided. It's been over a week already, and the details keep growing and growing and growing, and the more they grow, the weirder they get. So at first it was, well, nobody told us. And then it was, yeah, well, they told us, but we did it a long time ago, and yeah, you guys still raided. Well, if some documents were founded there, well, why would you say that you've already turned them in if they found the documents, right? That's one. The other one is that later it came out that it was nuclear documents. And after that news came out, the news in Russia started fucking, just clowning. Just, yeah, they think we haven't seen them. We've already seen them a long time. They're already studying them over there in Russia. Here in Russia, they said, which is equally scary. This is why people were hesitant in putting someone who's not a politician in the White House. And back in the day, I used to ask myself, why do they always pick businessmen and lawyers? Well, there it is. It was because regular people cannot keep their... But then this fool's a business. It's a whole fucking dirty game. What the fuck are we talking about? Anyways, but that's not the scariest thing. As of Sunday yesterday morning, apparently some dude came in bursting into the Capitol Hill, right? Again, with I don't know what, but he shot himself in the head when he saw the fucking cops coming to fucking shoot him down. And it seems like we might be at a threat of civil war. What does that mean? Now, if there's trouble outside of the house, how are we supposed to deal with problems within the house? This is a good case of if we want to compare it to families, which is where my brain is going. I want to compare it to families. It's like, all right, there's a family. there's issues at work. You come home, there's issues home. There's always fights going inside your house. But you're trying to deal with fights outside your house. That's not going to happen. What it actually will happen is a divorce, because the pressures of both sides are not going to fucking be good for no one. And I don't think most of us understand how minuscule we are. And I greatly think that that's why we have all these people that find it hard to understand why there is over 4,000 pieces of fucking satellites flying around us in space, and they think that we'll be able to see them if we look up, because there's 4,000 pieces. Because when we think of 4,000, we think of a lot of shit in one place. But the thing is, you're not thinking how minuscule you really are compared to the whole planet. Now, when you look at a representation of Earth, like a drawing, I don't know what the word is. I know the word, I just can't think of it. Well, when you think of that, and you stop to think about the tallest mountain in the world, which is the one in Nepal. I forgot the fucking name of it too, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going. If on the scale, there you go. If we put on a picture of Earth scale, Mount Everest. That was great. Mount Everest. If we put Mount Everest on the scale, compared to the size of Earth, like Mount Everest just pops like as if I was to do this. Like you see like that much it pops out. That's how small we are, and that's the tallest building we have. Now, I think that's why we can't comprehend the world's problem, because we're not thinking. We think we're bigger than we are, and that's the problem. That's why I feel like we are definitely going to head into a civil war, and I hate to say this, but I feel like we are at the end. Right when that guy talked on Joe Rogan's podcast that societies, when there's nothing else to worry about, when everything's been solved as far as food, shelter, and all that, when all that's been solved, humanity starts focusing on things that have, I don't want to say value, because it sounds wrong, but things that don't have value, that will be valuable to our life, such as sex, right? Because that's been solved, because food and shelter has been solved, and there's no more problems. Because the biggest problem would be, okay, food. That would be the biggest problem. And if we're worried about fixing food, we're not worried about nothing else, right? And he said that the Greeks, at the end, their focus was a lot in sexuality, gender dysphoria, all that. I don't know if dysphoria is a bad thing, but that's what he said. And also Rome, when it came to that, at the end of their fucking reign, was also focused on sexuality. And the United States of America has been in place for over 200 years, just about, right? More or less, I think. And reign supposedly lasts about over 180, I guess. So like it's like the United States of America is like California, exactly like it. We're overdue. Now, speaking of overdoing California, so the sentiment behind overdue was earthquake, but apparently it might not be it. And I'm gonna record this because I want this to be out there. I saw an article that said, listen to what it said. The California is at a danger of flooding. All right. It was said today on August 15th on our 2 Cents podcast that California might get flooded, which is scary because of the map that I was talking about last week where California was literally underwater. Literally underwater. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's really going to happen, but it is scary to think about. And the more we indulge in it, it's the more we worry about. You know what I noticed? That it's weird how the algorithm works. It will never keep at least my algorithm. It's never kept me in one area of annoyance in a week. It always varies. Like last week, it was before started with entrepreneurs, then it went into medicine, which I didn't want to say anything because I know nothing about medicine. And now we're into conspiracies. Again, it was just a full circle because that's where my algorithm started, conspiracies. And now we're back at conspiracies. Maybe it's because of the chain of events. But before that, it was the war. So it's been a while, right, of me just fucking having to accept reality. And the reality is that it's a scary world, and it just keeps getting more and more scary. I don't know. I'm worried. I am genuinely worried, but then I stop and think about, like, what the fuck can I do? Like, if shit goes south, like, should I just bunker down in my house? But if I bunker down in my house and I can't pay the house, will the bank come to kick me out of the house if we're at a civil war? Is that still going to happen? That's a good question. What happens in a civil war with mortgages? Will my credit be affected by the civil war? That's a good question. But anyways, it is bad to pay attention, to pay too much attention if you're not in tune with reality. You have to work out, meditate, and scroll on. Spend hours endlessly saying you're trying to look for content creators to talk on your podcast, and then you can't seem to find one, even though you find a shitload of them. But none of them are really interesting. Like, they're interesting enough to be online, but or it's an unattainable conversation for me because the person's either too big. But I always wonder what it is, yo. What's up? Anyways, but where I'm going at how bad it is that to pay too much attention is like, it is bad to pay attention, but you know what I also hate is that people talk about how online, right? When they make posts online and they make posts about how bad posting online is. And it's usually the people that are already making a shit ton of money that are posting online is so bad because people engage in comments, don't read the comments because this and that. But listen, bitch, you already made a shit ton of money doing that. So you're telling me that what you did was bad? No, bitch. No. Now, I understand being bad for just a regular Joe who doesn't have goals to attain, who doesn't have a mindset of all right, I'm gonna indulge in this because this is what I want to create on. And when you understand that, I think that's where that part of what they talk about that I find so annoying. It's when who it is directed to. Probably, maybe. But I don't know. I just think it's annoying. And it really, really grinds my gears when they're all like, it's so bad to engage online. I always don't. I just post and ghost. Keep telling people, don't read that shit. Don't read that shit. Hey, but some of us are trying to run businesses through this shit. That's why we got to read them. Some of us are trying to get some traction. Some traction. Just some. Well, you have all the traction. I'm not hating for you having all the traction. You have all the traction. Right? Keep putting in the work. Keep putting in the work. Just don't fucking come tell us how bad social media is just because, oh, my comments and my mentions are too much. Anyways, but that's what I find annoying. And just don't post online saying how bad it is. No one wants to hear that bullshit. But you know what everybody wants to hear? This necrobotic shit. Have you heard about the necrobotics? Wow, it's crazy. Necrobotics. It's scary, but it's amazing just because of the advancements in technology, right? So what necrobotics is, basically scientists gather dead spiders and injected a syringe, just put it in on their butts, like dead spiders, right? Like where the legs like are connected to, and they figure out that if you fill it up with air, the spider closes its legs and it can pick up to 100 times their weight. Now that's fucking crazy. Imagine if you died and they filled up your body with air and you were able to pick up a lot of weight. Just imagine that. Well, that's what they're doing to the spiders. And I'm not hating on that. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm just saying it's amazing and it's scary because that's what the future is. They're going to get dead insects and make them into robots. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, you have zombies that are androids. Dun, dun, dun. Zombie. Hi, hi, Anyways. But it's scary because you get to learn what how they're it gets to learn how their body parts work. Now, I don't know why anybody would want to know that, but you get to learn that. You get to learn the types of liquids that they inject into their body parts for them to be able to do that. Because apparently the spider, what it does is just inject some kind of liquid into their legs. I don't know how, because, they have a brain of their own. Do they have a brain? Do spiders have brains? That's a good question. Do spiders have brains? Let's find out. Do spiders have brains? Because I'll tell you, because if they don't have brains, then they don't have a soul. So there you go. So it doesn't matter. Keep fucking pumping them up with air. Now they did this with like the small spiders. Now I wonder if tarantulas would be the same. But anyways, do spiders have brains? They are smarter than you think, but that's not the question. I mean, the question was, do they have brains? But if they are smart, that means they have brain. Not necessarily, because there's a lot of people with brain out here and they're not smart. Well, of course they do. Do spiders have brains? Spiders are small, so you wouldn't think that they have a lot going on in their brain function, but spiders can surprise you with how smart they really are. While spiders are smaller than many other creatures, they use what nature has given them, both efficiently and effectively. But that's what we do too. So what the fuck? That's not impressive. I don't understand when people say this. They use everything efficiently and effectively. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me because we use everything efficiently and effectively too, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to transmit this through the wavelengths of the air, right? There are more than 40,000 spider species found around the globe, around the flat Earth. And the number is inching even closer to getting over 50,000 species as more are discovered. One thing that the majority of spider species have in common is how effective they are at hunting, no matter if they hunt on the ground or they use webs. Spiders are intelligent, considering many are less than an inch size and shouldn't have much capacity to handle complex tasks, but they do handle those tasks and they handle them well. They were going to explain to me what kind of task. Like, what do you tell a spider? Will you give it? You give a task to a spider? What do you tell it? Go to the grocery store and get me this, and then the spider does it. Like, that's what you mean? Or you mean you put something in front of it to block it and the spider just, figure out to go around it? How is that smart? I don't think that's really that smart because even blind animals can do that. So now do you tell me they have some sonar radar like bats around the area? Well, then maybe. Maybe I'll be celebratory. I don't know. We're humans. We're really impressed with anything. But then if you think about the other hand, I'm being like fucking really hypocritical right now. This shit. Is that the right word? Anyways. But then there's the other side that doesn't believe that this is true, that God did this because it's God. There's that. But anyways. Necrobotics, amazing, but equally scary. Anyways. Let's move along. We already talked about Trump giving the nuclear codes to fucking Putin. I don't know what the fuck he did. But anyways. Which is equally scary as the spiders. Anyways. Move on. Andrew Tate on useless people. There was a post where Andrew Tate talks about people who feel they need therapy. And he says that people who go to Jesus Christ, a therapist, to talk about their problems are useless people because they're people in Syria who have been bombed to death and they still get up the next morning to bake bread and go to work. Now, I understand, like he's right, but he's not. Because if we really think about the worst thing that's ever happened to you is the worst thing that could have ever happened to you. So, but if you think about that, that's not really, because there's many other horrible things that could happen to you. Like, for example, we're at the brink of a war and we could have a nuclear bomb dropped on us. Like, there's that example. So either way, he's right, but we can find a reason why he's not right. Now, what he's saying, it's offensively correct. I agree. But he's just the type of dude that has no filter. He's an asshole. He's a piece of shit, like be as it may, but he's right. I believe he's right. I felt like I've gone through many shits that through exercise and just just trying to figure shit out in my head and having a level-headed mind, maybe that helps, because I have a level-headed mind and some people don't. But the fuse is short though. I'll say that the fuse is short. We don't have it hard here, at least for now. Given current events with Trump's people, then we might be having it hard pretty soon. Pretty soon. We have it so easy. We get to eat so much sugar, which puts me directly into what I learned today. Today I learned that the average person consumes about 24, I was going to say kilograms, but this is America. Today the average person consumes about 53 pounds of sugar each year. The North and South America consumes up to 110 pounds. Africa consumes up to 44 pounds. Now, I think up to 110 pounds is what I had last night with as much ice cream as I had. Oh, it was Sunday. I'm telling you, Sunday day for relaxing. Gotta have ice cream. Not just the little portion of cup. No. We don't do that shit around here. If we have the ability to eat ice cream today, well, we're gonna eat ice cream today. Because what if tomorrow I can't eat ice cream and we're either in a civil war or a nuclear invasion? Is that the right term? Nuclear invasion? No, it's not the right term. But yeah, there's that. Those are my fears. Sugar and nuclear invasion. That's a pretty vast category, I guess, right? Anyways, we got questions. It wasn't scary, but we got questions. When did you move out of your parents' home? Well, I did it twice. The first time I didn't move out, they moved me out, which is no. They didn't move me out. They moved out, right? And then I moved out this year. After 4 years, moved back in. 4 years was it? 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. After 3 years, I moved back in, and after 10 years, I moved back out. So yeah, it's been a ride. You know what? I wish I would have gotten my shit together better before I did, and not have gone through what I've gone. But then if I would have gone through what I've gone, I probably wouldn't be here today, or I'd probably be somewhere else doing something different, or I don't know what the case may have been. But given the nature of how events went, I think it was the best way that it could have gone for me. For the longest, I probably held a lot of bad what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Ill intent, I guess, but I don't know more, because I put myself in a situation where shit went the way it went. It was nobody's fault but my own fault. So, you know, and once you come to realize that it was your own fault, your own stupid mistakes that put you where you were, then you come to at least forgive yourself for making those stupid mistakes, which is great. It's great to do, forgive yourself. Because if you can't forgive yourself, you can't forgive everybody that's wronged you. So that's important too, to be able to forgive yourself. But that's do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. If it makes you feel good. And if you feel great hating, well then fuck it. Hate. That's you. Don't tell anybody to tell you what to do. But yeah. Anyways, that's when I moved out last year. No, this year actually. 8 months ago. Anyways. Move on. When do you pull out of a conversation? Well, we got to establish first what the fuck's going on. Who are we having the conversation with? Right? If it's online, just one pushback is enough for me to say, I'm out. That's it. I tell you what I think, and one push back, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, good luck. Enjoy it. I've done it. I've done it to many people. And sometimes I just do it because I want to prove my point. But in real life, when do you decide to pull out? It's when you prove facts to people that you're having the conversation with, and they don't seem to want to take the facts as facts. They want to take their facts as facts, even though you prove them to them that their facts are wrong. And the way they think it's wrong, that's when you just like, all right, I'm out. Enjoy. But other than that, I just think it's stupid when you have facts and you've been shown the facts and you don't. Yeah. But anyways, move along. What lifelong, inconvenient, non-lethal curse would you bestow on your enemy? Yo, this is a good one. This is a good one. Now, what would be more annoying? I got two. One of them is cobwebs on your face that you can't get off. But with a shower, that would come off. So there's that. That's annoying. But when someone pisses me off enough that I want to tell them to go fuck themselves, I always think of, I hope you shit yourself. But not just any shit, a liquidy shit. And at the most inconvenient time, it would be the greatest ever. Now, if you're still in front of me, it would be even better. But you can't have everything in life, so I just wish the shit upon you and hope it happens. Now, the only reason I wouldn't even be like, oh, hope you die. No. That's too fast. That's too fast. That happened one time and everybody forgot. But if you shit yourself at the most inconvenient time, well, that's the greatest. Nobody can fuck with that. Anymore, literally. Now, whether you're single or not, now that's a different story. Now, it's equally embarrassing, but no, it's not equally embarrassing, because if it's an inconvenient time and you're trying to be courteous to a lady or somebody that you're into, and then you just happen to have a liquidy shit right there and then. But see, when I say I just hope you shit yourself, I don't wish that you have a loose asshole for the rest of your life. No. I want you to have a regular life. I want you to live your life. I want you to live your life to the fullest, to the fucking extent that you can to be happy. But I just want at least 2 times out of the fucking year. That's all I'm asking. Just 2 times out of the year, just to get, so you have the biggest inconvenience ever. You have the liquidiest shit that you've ever had, that it's almost like you're peeing out of your butt, but at the wrong moment, not when you're sitting down. It has to be one of those shits where you're like, oh shit, it's too late. Not like, oh shit, I gotta go now. No. I want it to be like I said, oh shit, it's too late. Like you saying too late, it's like too late already. Like it's already happened. It's done by that time when you said too late. As soon as you say, oh shit, like that's when it happens. Too late. And I want to see how broken down you are by you shitting yourself at the most inconvenient time. I'm not an animal. I don't wish harm onto you. No. I just wish inconvenience. I think that's worse. Anyways, we're gonna move along, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary. As much as I would like to talk of how I love cursing people by telling them, I hope you shit yourself. Well, then I hope those people shit themselves. Anyways, move along. We got missed connections on Craigslist. Missed connections. It's the worst. Anyways, Costco, Friday night, my hero. Whoa. My hero. So this is a lady. We've never encountered such a thing. Well, let's find out. Hi. I was shopping by myself and you helped me with the big fan box. We had a fun little exchange. I had a white skirt on. If you happen to see this, please tell me what color top I had on. I would love to connect. Oh my God, dudes are not the only creepy ones. But see, this doesn't seem creepy. When it's a woman writing these words, it doesn't seem creepy. If it would have said Costco, Friday night, my queen, I would have been like, yoy, what are you doing? It would have been like, hello, I was shopping by myself and I noticed, and you noticed that I had 2 bags and you helped me with one of my bags. We had a fun little exchange. I touched your arm, you touched my arm. That's what a dude would have wrote. I had on white pants. If you can tell me what my shirt color was, I would love to connect. That would have sounded creepy. But no, this doesn't sound creepy. This sounds like, what are you doing? Are you okay? Do you need help? But yes, that's, this is crazy. I don't know how anybody would think that they're going to come here. But this next one explains exactly what area I'm talking about age-wise, what age area we're at. Looking for 60 plus. That's it. That's the only people who are reading fucking Craigslist misconnections. Looking for older gentlemen, 60 plus, to have fun and take care of each other's needs. Must host. I'm very busy with work and may not always be available. Is this where like older people come to find fucking hookups? Because for like the younger generation is like Tinder. And I think 40s is for Facebook, right? A lot of dudes come from Central South America to fucking here to the U.S. to work, and they find a job, and then they go online on Facebook, and then they try to find somebody from their town so that the people that wasn't paying attention to them over there starts paying attention to them here. I don't know. I don't understand these people. Anyways. Nice cans. See, this is a dude writing this shit. This is a dude. There is no way in hell that this is a girl. I'm a sucker for baked cans. We dated shortly, but lost your contacts. Miss playing with them. See how creepy this is? It doesn't say we had a nice connection. No, it just says I loved your cans. Let me touch them again. Oh, anyways. So we're going to get into peeves. What we hate. What's annoying. You know what the most annoying thing in the world is? And I've said it before and I'll say it again. When people talk about my team, we played. No, bitch. You didn't play. You were sitting eating fucking chips on the couch, being a fatso. That's what you were doing. You did not play. You are not part of the team. The team does not belong to you. Those players don't even know who the fuck you are. And you're the idiot that buys their fucking merch just so that they can make more money off of you. But, again, don't hate the player. Hate the game. I just don't appreciate people when they're like, oh, I played. Like, no. Let's get this straight. The team played. You didn't play. But anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. This was our 2 cents. The annoyance of the world, the questions I'm being asked, the connections that people missed. People talk about bad health while posting online. Deuces!